Yo guys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at a base build I did design for the Volcano cave on Ragnarok. These are the chords here. I'm sure most of you know where it's at. It's just off the beach here. The Wyvern Trench is just there. Yeah, we'll get into this quick after I kind of go over just a few things. Most of these settings are pretty vanilla. Like obviously the cliff platforms, I can't have more than three in an area. The turret limit is another thing. The only thing that isn't on is no clip, and I would say probably 95% of this is possible with official settings, other than obviously some structures clipping into walls, which should like be foundations or maybe a wall or two. But the majority of this is, or like a pillar, for instance, or a hatch frame, I should say. I'm just gonna start off here and tell you guys also that these are the 100 limit here. Put my hood on here, and yeah, so these are all 100. Otherwise, these would be a lot more beefy. Um, I would have probably put hatch frames on this also, but it would have looked kind of weird with one turret on all of them. I think that looks a little more symmetrical. And then same with down here, you could put even another row, but I was at 100 turret limit. So if you're playing on unofficial and you build something like this, I mean, go nuts. Obviously, three of them on a hatch frame, and go. I mean, you can go every other pillar, every second pillar. I did every, I think, second pillar. So, or two gaps in between is what I mean by that. So, I mean, and you could have had another one, another row down here. But these are all on fence foundation or fence supports here, and then I just kind of ran them up and ran them down. You can start from the bottom or whatever. I just did from the top level here. And then we got more cliff plats, some spam. I didn't go too crazy on spam. You guys understand what spam is. Hold on one second. Let me change the time here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I didn't go too crazy on the spam. I know people like to stagger them every other. I like the look of a straight line, but it is obviously more metal, more materials. But yeah, I didn't go too crazy on the spam because obviously you guys can figure out how to spam a base. Here is one of the examples a little bit for official. So these probably wouldn't place on official here. I mean, you could have done two rows of gates. I did three, but three fit a lot better than two would have. There would have been a gap. But obviously, if somebody gets to this point and breaks your bubble, again, the spam is going to be, it's just a matter of time until they blow it. But these are continuous all the way through, uh, three rows of them all the way through, and then they're just on cliff plats. I could have finished here too, but I wanted to leave it open so I could kind of show you guys exactly what it looked like. You just kind of go in third person or orbital cam and line them up and go crazy. This one here is doors all the way through. Again, I left this one open so you guys could see. And then there's obviously your force field. In here, we just got the foundations just to block it off because it's so uneven. I just put them there to have a little more of a closed area. Then you can walk through here. These are 5 behemoth gates stacked side by side. We go in here. We got some fence supports for owls and whatnot. PT bear traps, large and small, and then some staggered fencing. Um, More bear traps, another line of fence supports, more bear traps, another line of fence supports that's going to stop owls and PTs from rocket running. And then here is kind of your main wall. Again, this is all of this except for like this little end here would all be possible on official. You just need some cliff plats there and there for foundational support. You can obviously go further in, and you probably might not need it in some places. Again, this is another 100 turret limit here, or I think it's. Let me look. 99. I think that's. Um, Let me think here. Yeah, this is all of it. Oh, don't mind that. That's embarrassing. But yeah, that's the main wall there. Again, most of it is official settings, other than, again, like I said, some of this stuff that might happen to clip, like here, probably won't place. But again, you can always come back. Like I left this part open so you could see it's almost perfectly flush here on the right side of these hatch frames, and they would pretty much all clip. So I put more hatch frames here, but I hit the limit. You could put more hatch frames up there. And then also, I think I had, yeah, and I had a row on the bottom. But if you're unofficial, then yeah, go nuts. Here I just kind of fenced off around because, yeah, you don't probably want to fall in the lava. That's more of a PvE thing. Um, and then just got a whole just ton of lights everywhere because it's very dark in this place. So yeah, forewarning. This I believe is probably something you should cover up. It will burn you, this lava here. And there's a load screen here. This is also on cliff plats all the way around on the bottom. Again, you can place all of these. They're not in the way of each other. Then I think it's till right here it stops being cliff plats. Got your TP, little crafting area, just kind of set up some, I don't know. Felt like building a crafting area. Anyway, yeah, so over here, this is a really wonky hill. Can't really build much there because it's pretty inclined. And up here would be probably your main base area. It's pretty darn flat. I think I ran into 4 spots where I couldn't place foundations on the whole thing. Other than like here, I just did it so it was uniform because there's just a little bit. And then this is another thing I would definitely do for unofficial. If I can play the game. Another giant chandelier up here, and if you have the settings to where you can have multiple cliff plats, you can have this on 4 cliff plats. But again, I ran into 3 in one area, and that would be a pretty hard chandelier to take down because these 3 are connected. And obviously, if you had a 4th one here, all 4 of them be connected. So yeah, that's kind of the build. It's pretty much just a shell, but just more showcasing the space and kind of ideas for defense if you guys decide to build in this cave. It is a pretty massive cave, and it's decently you're able to fortify it pretty decently, I guess. I mean, it is a cave, so it's cave damage, but yeah, I overall it's probably one of my top 5 locations on Ragnarok. So, but anyways, guys, that's the showcase. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like for me. Subscribe if you're new for more stuff kind of like this, and we'll see you in the next one.